We owe $36 trillion. Oh no, who's gonna pay that? Let me help you out. You don't owe it. It's owed to you. Every man, woman, and child is the creditor of that debt. It's compensation owed for the theft of your birthright, your gold, your labor, your identity. But they'll never tell you that because you're too busy watching TikToks and paying taxes you don't legally owe for services you didn't ask for, to fund wars you never approved. But go ahead, wave your flag, pay your dues, obey your masters, post your opinions on social media, where the algorithm deletes anything that sounds like critical thinking, because that's what free people do, right? You're not broke. You've just been robbed blind by a bankrupt company pretending to be a country, and they tricked you into paying the bill. United States Inc., home of the fee, land of the lied to, tracked, tagged, and too dumb to cash out. So here we are. Every American is walking around with a serial number called a social security number, a barcode for their corporate franchise, and they still think it's their ID, not their inventory tag. Now, if this were just about fake money, stolen gold, and identity fraud, that would be bad enough. But no, it gets even better. You see, behind the velvet curtain, where the men with no names wear suits with no souls, there's this quaint little institution called the Federal Reserve. Not federal, no reserves, not part of your government. Just a group of private bankers who've been given a blank check, literally, to print money and loan it to the US government with interest. So how do they keep track of the world's biggest, most rigged monopoly? Oh, don't worry, they track everything. Every dollar, every transaction, every birth, every bond, every man, woman, and child on the books. They've got ledgers more accurate than your grandma's Bible bookmarks. Why? Because you're collateral, and collateral has to be monitored. That's how loans work. They need to know how much your future sweat, labor, and broken dreams are worth on paper. And here's the twist. They know exactly how much is owed to every single American. Yes, you heard that right. They literally have a running tab on what your lineage is owed for generations of theft, fraud, and forced participation in the grandest Ponzi scheme in history. But they're not worried, because they're sitting in their marble offices laughing their tailored pants off. Why? Because no one's coming to collect. Oh, you thought the national debt was something you had to pay? Cute. It's what you're owed. Every dollar that's printed adds to a debt that's not against your name. It's a claim under your name. But let's be honest. They could print receipts from here to Mars and it wouldn't matter because the people are dumb, dumber, and distracted. Too busy chasing likes, too tired from 40-hour weeks of wage slavery, too addicted to Netflix and fast food to ask, hey, wait, who exactly do we owe this debt to? Answer you, but don't expect a check, because you signed it away at birth. When your mom filled out that birth certificate, unknowingly turning you into a legal fiction, the Fed and their banking cartel said, thanks for the new asset. We'll be collecting interest on that until they die. And then some. And to keep the joke going, they created a culture of compliance. Work hard, pay taxes, be good, don't question, salute the flag, blame immigrants, vote for puppets. Meanwhile, your trust account sits there, untouched. Your Kestui KVA trust, your bonded birth account, your value in gold, your labor-backed debt credits, all of it tracked in real time by algorithms more accurate than NASA's rocket trajectory software. But don't worry, you'll never see it because you don't own your trust. Your corporate fiction does. And you thought credit scores were